Can you believe that the Deadpool movie is just around the river bend? Because I can't. It even might be out earlier for you because you guys are cheaters. Because of time zones. I still think time zones are an elaborate way for people to cheat and see movies before I can. And I can't really do anything about it because I haven't found all 7 Dragon Balls. So I just had to grin and bear with it. So I know everyone's excited for the Deadpool movie, but before you go and get that expensive movie food that you shouldn't get, just sneak in some food. You know, boil yourself a hot dog, put it in a plastic bag, and take it with you. I have had an epiphany. See, Shenron has blessed me from the heavens with a vision. A vision that came in the form of a mission to tell the story. The story of legend that has been passed down for almost a decade. A tale of sadness, hope, and finally, triumph. A ship that set sail without any destination. This is the fantastic voyage of Deadpool, the movie. Our story starts in 2009 with the movie, which FYI literally doesn't exist in the cinematic universe anymore, called Wolverine Origins. Now, this movie wasn't good at all. No one liked this movie. Even the people who said they liked it actually meant to say that they didn't. This movie killed my goldfish. This movie is what Light Yagami actually used to kill all of the people he killed in Death Note, not his actual Death Note. So this movie was bad, but there was a shining light in the middle of all the darkness. That shining light was Ryan Reynolds. Deadpool. Wade Wilson. Deadpool wasn't in that movie. That abomination wasn't him. Ryan Reynolds' portrayal of Wade Wilson in the short time he was allowed to be him in the movie absolutely stole the show. His wisecracking attitude of, I'm gonna talk shit and what are you gonna do about it, while being the coolest, badassiest dude there was so refreshing in that movie. If anyone watches or reads One Piece, Crocodile also has that attitude, but he just has a little bit less jokes, he's more serious. Moving on, after the movie that shall not be named twice in the same video caressed movie screens around the world, everyone wanted to know who the Baraka abomination was. What people found was that Barakapool was completely wrong and should have never existed in the first place. Who let this happen? Where were the bouncers for this club? Those people then looked up Deadpool and found a bunch of pictures on the internet and probably got into his comic books as well. Hulk vs. Wolverine was also a major factor in the Deadpool hype train that left the station that year because he was amazing in that animated film as well. And just like that, there were talks of a Deadpool movie, which seemed like more of a possibility back then because people really, really wanted it. And we all felt like it was going to be made soon. So a year went by and it was still in talks, but we all still hoped that it would start being in production in 2011 to 2013, in that little time frame. We were left grasping at any news we could get, anything that would ensure that the movie wouldn't stay in development hell, an IMDb limbo of just having a title and a main actor. For 4 whole years, there was no official information. We were hanging on to every single thing that Ryan Reynolds said about the movie being in production, which most likely wasn't even true. He just didn't want to let anyone down. He's a great dude. Now we're in 2014, after we had all but given up on any hope of seeing our crazed Crimson Mercenary on the big screen, the unthinkable happened. Test footage leaked. The internet exploded, I almost exploded, multiple orgasms were heard and felt around the world. Babies were most likely made while watching the footage. Where did this footage come from? Who leaked it? Well, there's a 30% chance that Ryan Reynolds himself leaked it, honestly. The studio saw the reaction to the test footage and finally, after all this time, they gave Deadpool the green light. We, the fans, truly helped this movie happen. Ryan Reynolds himself got into the Deadpool character so much that he pushed for the movie to be made along with the director and other folks who shouldn't go unappreciated as well. With a budget described as the cocaine budget for most superhero films by Ryan Reynolds, the Deadpool movie was finished filming. Trailers were released and we all collectively rejoiced. A movie that was dead to rights had been resurrected, or maybe the correct thing to say is that it was never dead in the first place. The hope we had for the movie when it was first in talks all the way back in 2009 never fully dissipated. It was never truly destroyed. It regenerated and came back stronger than ever, and the power level we reached was, well, you know what number it was over. What a great tale of joy and triumph and perseverance. What a beautiful story. The fantastic voyage of Deadpool has reached its first destination, but it definitely won't be its last. The fact that the movie is rated R means that the studio is doing its best to stay as close to the source material as they can, considering the fact that this is still a regular superhero movie and has to deal with the continuation of the universe that it's in. This movie will be a true test to see what happens when you really give fans exactly what they want, something that they've been clamoring for years. If this movie succeeds the way that it has been prophesized to, then we're in for a continuation to this fantastic voyage for years and years to come. You see, we believed in this movie and we never gave up, and we were rewarded for it. And if that's not what dreams are made of, then I don't know what is. Maybe I should go ask Lizzie McGuire what she thinks. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the Deadpool movie as much as I do. I think I'm going to die when I see it. I'm either going to die by exploding, or I'm going to die because I will have an erection that is so hard that my body can't handle it. So I will literally just pass out and die in the theater from an erection. So that's about it. I'll see you guys next week. Peace. Go see the Deadpool movie. Bye.
Hey now,